Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, the one and only Dr. Frederick Douglass Haynes. And I know you got a good word this morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley. I love you, bro. You and the Rickey Smiley family, thank you so much for this opportunity to give you this word of inspiration. Listen, Rick, you know I love that song from Clay Evans, For the Rest of My Life. I want to know, what are you doing for the rest of your life? One poet said, I have only just a minute, 60 seconds in it, forced upon me. I can't refuse it, didn't seek it, didn't choose it, but it's up to me to use it. I must suffer if I lose it, give account if I abuse it. Just a tiny little minute, but eternity is in it. That particular poem right there is talking about the importance of handling each moment as if that moment is pregnant with possibilities. And when the moment is pregnant with possibilities, you invest in that moment, the best of yourself. And how do you do that? I've discovered it's when you made up your mind about what you're going to do for the rest of your life. So what am I suggesting? I'm suggesting when I hear that song, For the Rest of My Life, I think about my purpose. I think about the fact that God sent me here for a reason. God sent you here for a reason. Your life has a mission that you are supposed to accomplish because it's been assigned to you. What is that mission? What is your purpose? What is the why for your living? Because when you have discovered your why, God will handle the how. What is your why for living? What is your purpose? For the rest of my life, I'm going to live every day on purpose. For the rest of my life, I'm going to live every day determined to accomplish the mission that God has assigned my life. But also, for the rest of my life lets me know that I not only have a purpose to accomplish, but watch this, my purpose sets in motion the priorities of my day. Watch it. Once you know what your purpose is, then you don't just get distracted by side stuff. You don't get distracted by stuff that really ain't about anything. You don't get distracted by what people have to say about you because you already know your purpose. And since you know your purpose, it sets the stage for your priorities. But not only do you have a purpose and priorities, but now you've got power. You've got power because you wake up every day energized with expectation that you are moving in line with what you were doing for the rest of your life. And so Clay Evans and them, they sang, for the rest of my life, I'm going to serve God. For the rest of my life, I'm going to live on purpose. I'm going to set my priorities, and I'm going to have the power to get it done. I'm doing this for the rest of my life. God bless you, and y'all have the best and blessed day.
13 minutes after the top of the hour. Good morning. It is the front page. Maria Moore, what's happening?
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Sidney Powell, a former lawyer for Donald Trump, pleaded guilty in Georgia yesterday to attempting to subvert the 2020 presidential election. Now, she admitted to breaching the election systems in Coffee County with the help of local Republicans in a vain attempt to find evidence proving the election was rigged against Trump. Prosecutors recommended that she be sentenced to 6 years probation and be required to testify at future trials. In other news, on September 30th, Gavin Newsom signed an Assembly Bill 1400, which California State Assembly Majority Leader Isaac Bryan proposed. Now, get this. According to Best Colleges, the legislation provides a $5,000 stipend to qualified students who transfer from a California community college to one of the 39 partner HBCUs. So he is doing big things for black folks out there on the West Coast. We heard about the Ebony Alerts and now this. I'm Maria Moore, and that's That's a quick rundown of this morning's headlines. For more news, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what you got in sports?
What's up there, Maria? The Jacksonville Jaguars beat the Saints last night in Thursday Night Football, 31-24. If you want to see all of my Rock T NFL picks of the week, go to my social media at Rock T Holla. Houston Astros, they even up the series against the Texas Rangers in the American League Divisional Series, and the Arizona Diamondbacks finally get a win over the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies still lead that series 2-1. LeBron James writes his second children's book, man. This one is called I Am More Than. It's about believing in yourself and all the amazing things you're capable of. No one else can define you at all. His first book actually was called I Promise, which hit the New York Times bestseller. It's a quick sports report right there. Gary with the T. What's up there, big dog?
All right, y'all. Kevin Hart. They say Kevin Hart is planning to open an office for his production company, Heartbeat, in Atlanta, y'all. Now, they're saying the ABC access to permit application filed in Atlanta by Los Angeles-based Heartbeat, which is planning, y'all, to lease 11,500 square feet, honey, at T3 West Midtown at Atlantic Station. Now, they're saying the application said that the location could hold up to 180 people and will include, y'all, conference rooms, collaboration arenas, and, y'all, a podcast studio. Now, Hart's production company, y'all, has at least 70 projects in development, including an unscripted TV deal with NBC, Universal's Peacock streaming service, and a 4-movie deal, y'all, with Netflix. Heartbeat CEO Ty Radoff told Variety, y'all, that the magazine, this is going to happen, y'all. So they said the busy comic has spent a lot of time in Atlanta over the past 12 years shooting films such as Think Like a Man, Ride Alone, Night School, and Jumanji. Welcome to the Jungle. Now, in the early 2020, they say he also spent weeks prepping, y'all, a Netflix stand-up special at Midtown's Laughing Skull Lounge. So congratulations. So, boy, that's like some future jobs, Maria.
I know where my new job going to be at.
Yeah, okay. My Lord, honey. So congratulations.
Why you say our names, future jobs? You know something we don't?
Well, Special K just said that's his new job.
That's my friend.
Oh, okay.
I want to work for somebody that's under 5 feet.
That's why I said it. But anyway, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Mary Merlot. On the high end, you say Mary Merlot, and on the low end, you say beautiful burgundy. That's your color for today. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, Tyler Perry said he was disrespected. Wait till I tell you what he said up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot
and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
For Sheezy, 29 minutes after the top of the hour. Bringing it, Tad, what's happening?
What up, Rock T? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off in Ted. Okay, so the behind-the-scenes drama that occurred during the bidding war for BET is coming to the light, y'all. In August, Paramount Global ultimately decided not to sell BET, after all, because the sale wouldn't result in any meaningful deleveraging of its sheet. Now, prior to having a change of heart, it was reported that the price tag reached upward of $3 billion. Now, yesterday, Tyler spoke about the potential purchase for the first time since BET was taken off the market and said, I was disappointed about it for a number of reasons. The way it happened was disrespectful in a lot of ways. Don't try to get me to pay for something that's not worth anywhere near the value Paramount said it was. Ooh, he also said, God bless them. I'm still working with them and I wish them the best. Ooh, that must not have been a good deal happening at all. Ooh, what y'all think happened?
I know it ain't worth $3 billion.
Money.
It ain't worth $3 billion.
That ain't the number.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I mean, $3 billion is not that much though for somebody like him and Jay-Z. And they could have bought it.
$3 billion is a lot for anybody that's not Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
But BET, I mean, he's bringing stuff for the community and stuff. I thought that would have been worth it, but he said it was a disrespect. So I don't know. We just gotta pray, honey.
I guess we just gotta pray. Well, moving on, y'all, the 2023 MTV Europe Music Awards have been canceled due to the ongoing conflict between Gaza and Israel. The show was scheduled for November 5th in Paris, and Taylor Swift was the most nominated artist with 7 nods this year. Producers said in the statement the decision to cancel the EMAs came out of an abundance of caution. The event will resume in 2024. And last but not least, Deadline reports that a list of A-listers such as George Clooney, Ben Affleck, and Emma Stone met with SAG-AFTRA And the group proposed eliminating a cap on membership dues. Now, they said a lot of the top earners want to be a part of the solution, Clooney told the outlet. We've offered to remove the cap on dues, which would bring over $50 million to the union annually. Well, over $150 million over the next 3 years. We think it's fair for us to pay more into the union. We also are suggesting a bottom-up residual structure, meaning the top of the call sheet will be the last to collect residuals, not the first. Oh, wow. These negotiations will be ongoing, but we wanted to show that we're all in this together and find ways to help close the gap on actors getting paid. That's really, 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 really nice.
May I have your attention,
Dang.
please? May I have your attention, please? We are conducting a test of the fire alarm system.
What's going on, man?
The show's so hot, they got to do a system check.
I'm telling you, it's the hot spot, baby.
It's the hot spot. Come on now. Come on, y'all. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got Rock T's HBCU. You know who we repping today, Rock T?
Bringing the tap, man. We're going to holler at Edward Waters, man. Holler at your boy, HBC. You know, it's coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
I know.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU.
Oh, yeah, it's about that time, baby. Rock Teasy for Sheezy up in the building. It's time for another HBC. You know, we're going to always put a spotlight on our heroes and she-ros that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities. Let's truck it on down to Jacksonville, Florida. Home of Edward Waters University, established in 1866. Home of the purple, orange, and white Tigers. Shout out to the Triple Threat Marching Band. Shout out to one of y'all's former students, James Cannonball Butler. He played running back for Edward Waters football team. Yes, indeed, feed the needy. Why they call him Cannonball? Hey, all of his teammates used to say, you try to tackle him. He played 8 seasons in the NFL with the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Atlanta Falcons, and the St. Louis Cardinals. To this day of this HBC, you know, he's the only alumnus from Edward Waters to ever play in the NFL. I'm just saying. He was the leading rusher for the Atlanta Falcons in each of his 4 seasons with the squad and was selected to the Pro Bowl in 1969. Mr. James Cannonball Butler, another proud HBCU alum of Edward Waters University. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBCU, know. Man, check this out. So, speeding tickets can blow a huge hole in your budget, right? Depending on where you're caught and how fast you're going. You could be looking at like hundreds of dollars, and in Georgia you might be looking at more than $1 million, which is crazy. So a man in Savannah, Georgia was pulled over last month for driving 90 in a 55-mile-per-hour zone. Now that's 35 over, so he knew he was going to be hit with a big fine, right? But when he got the ticket, it was for more than $1.4 million. That is crazy. So he assumed it was a typo, right? So he called the city, and the woman who answered said there was no mistake and that he needed to pay the amount or show up in court. So the guy called the lawyer, who told him that in Georgia, the maximum penalty for traffic violations is $1,000. Although it could be up to $5,000 or $10,000 if you were also hit like with an aggravated criminal charge. So what's going on here? So a rep for the city of Savannah says this was a super speeder ticket, which requires a mandatory court appearance where a judge is set to give the penalty. They say the $1.4 million was listed on the ticket as a, quote, placeholder. So basically it's just a bug in the software. So rather than just say there was no automatic fine and that you're required to show up in court, the system just spits out a max number so it can be base fines or other fees. So the rep said that the $1.4 million means nothing and it isn't enforced. I would have lost my mind if I saw $1 million on a ticket. I would have called a lawyer too. Who wouldn't lawyer up for that? Like, what?
Yeah, that was a scare tactic. That's all.
I'm a lawyer up in that situation, and I'm ready to sue them for psychological damage.
You know what? Yup. I heard
stressing
that.
me to the point of losing my damn mind.
It's a scare tactic, because think about it. When we get them tickets, do we really go to court? 9 times out of 10, we don't. We'll either pay the fine or we'll do some defensive driving to get it off the record or something.
I didn't, because I was going to say it can't be a mandatory, because I recently got one and it wasn't mandatory.
For any young people out there listening, that's why you just need to run from the police. Don't pull over.
No, don't listen to him.
I shouldn't give out that advice. I shouldn't tell them to
out that advice.
Just run. Just do what you can to get away.
Pull over. Have all your credentials, please. Don't listen to special.
You just got your license out there. That's the advice from Uncle K.
Do not run.
Run from the cops.
That is Special K talking.
Yes.
Somebody tell Jada Pinkett Smith to leave us alone. Why? Why you keep giving us stuff we don't ask for? She's doing a book tour right now. I guess the book is called How to Publicly Embarrass Your and it's probably a great read. It's probably going to be a New York Times bestseller because if she don't know how to do nothing else, she knows how to publicly embarrass this man. She done told us that her and Will ain't been together since 2016. Why we need to know that? And why do you think that's great news? Do you not forget how you guys lied to our face all the time? Remember when the news came out that you spent the whole month of July with August inside of you, like you got your months mixed up? Remember that? And then you went and drugged this man to the Red Table Talk looking like he was half past death. Looked like he'd been crying. He said he was tired, whatever. The looked awful, all right? And you had that sitting across from you, and you were like, we ride together, we die together. Bad marriage for life.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Brought to you by Crest. Crest Pro Health stops cavities before they start. Most toothpaste quit working in minutes, but the antibacterial fluoride in Crest Pro Health protects for up to 12 hours. What up there, Gary?
Good morning, Rox T. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Baby, wherever there's a little smoke, there's some fire. And so much is coming out, y'all, with these celebrities, honey. And I'm believing some of it. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that Britney Spears, honey, reportedly made more shocking allegations, y'all, about her ex-boyfriend, Justin Timberlake. She said that he cheated on her, baby, with another celebrity. Now, TMZ reported, y'all, that Britney does not name the other woman in her book since the star now has a family, and she doesn't want to embarrass that person, y'all. But they're saying fans are desperately trying to work out who the celebrity is. Now, the former couple dated, y'all, back in 1999 to 2002, and they say Britney caught heat hunting from fans, y'all, after Timberlake dropped his video for Cry Me a River, the music video which included a lookalike of Britney, honey, heading to the fact that Britney cheated on him. But now rumors swirled, y'all, at the time that she cheated on him with Ben Affleck, although these claims were definitely, y'all, shot down, honey. And they're saying that Britney also revealed in the memoir that she was pregnant with Justin's baby, but he didn't want to be a father. She said, I agreed not to have the baby. I don't know if that was the right decision. She said, if it had been left up to me alone, she said, I never would have done it. She reported that and she put that in her book. But a lot of people are saying, y'all, allegedly, who that other celebrity is, and y'all know who it is? Would y'all believe this?
Who?
They're saying Beyonce.
Huh?
Yep, allegedly they saying Beyonce was the other woman, honey. You Google back in the pictures back in the day, and they showed Beyonce, honey, and Justin Timberlake hugged up and what have you at different events. At the time when him and Britney Spears, honey, was breaking up, though. So
Beyonce put some cream in her coffee, huh?
That's what the people are saying, though, honey. And like she said, she didn't want to say nothing because the person has a family now, and Beyonce does have a family now, and she didn't want to do an embarrassment. So, honey, that's what allegedly what they're saying. So, I mean, if she did, if
Justin got if that's true, then standing ovation for Justin Timberlake.
For real.
Yeah, and look what he did to Janet. So he go to show you too. He likes to be real.
I'm just
hard
saying, as a man, standing ovation to Justin Timberlake.
Yeah,
I think they're just two artists,
to you, my
and
brother.
they've been photographed together. They did a record together. Also, she jumped on one of his remixes. So.
Yeah,
that might not be all she jumped on.
You know what? Go to the next story, Gary.
Yeah, so we gotta pray, honey. So never. All right,
Special K. No, sir.
Moving on, honey. Other celebrity news, y'all, with a more sadder story, y'all. This story is sad and it brought tears to my eyes. It's being reported that Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's beautiful daughter, Miss Northwest, told her TikTok followers, y'all, that she's suffering from dyslexia, a learning disability, y'all, that's becoming more and more common, honey, these days. Now, they're saying, honey, that MTO confirmed, y'all, that North told the world of her condition during a TikTok live with her mother, Kim. She said, North blurted out, I have dyslexia. They said at first, honey, it appeared that the 10-year-old, honey, may have been
She just
That
blurted
baby
it out
right
like
there
that.
is a handful, boy. Yeah. That baby making Kim work.
They said at first it may appear that she was just joking. They say, but then Kim Kardashian's mood changed. They say Kim told her daughter, I love you, but I purposely, honey, don't discuss personal things that you're going through on here. And they said not to agree with her mom saying, I know, y'all. Isn't that sad, y'all? She said she got dyslexia.
That's not bad, though.
Yeah. North said every night she prays the dog that it gets better. Get it?
Praise the...
She prays the dog.
We understand that.
Dyslexia.
Oh, my Lord. They say dyslexia is a learning disability in reading. People with dyslexia have trouble reading at a good pace and without mistakes, y'all. They say they may also have a hard time with reading comprehension, spelling, and writing, but these challenges aren't a problem with intelligence, y'all. They say some experts believe that between 5 and 10% of people that have it. Others say as many as 17% of people show signs of reading challenges, y'all. So let's continue, honey, to pray for
it's common.
It's perfectly common and normal.
Common,
That's about 40% of the people on this show.
Guilty.
You're part of that percentage.
It's the Smiley Rickey show.
Yes, baby, this girl, she told the world, I got dyslexia.
But she cute though. I like her.
She is, honey. But I would tap them little lips on her. Okay. Oh, you got dyslexia? Let me show you.
She a lot. She has so many characteristics. She's a lot like her daddy and her mama too.
Yes, Lord. Yeah. But I mean, her final story, y'all, they say Kelly Clarkson, she shocked her fans, baby, when she revealed her new much slimmer physique, baby, in her Instagram thing. They're saying her that Kelly is on Ozempic like everybody else.
You were just tickled this morning, Gary.
Yes, baby. They say the star's weight has fluctuated through the years as she welcomed 2 kids, River Rose 9 and Remington Alexander 7. With her now ex-husband, honey. They say after she shared the sizzling new snap, her 7.2 million quickly took to the comments with one said, girl, look at all that weight you lost. So proud of you, honey. And then other people just went on and on and on talking about how absolutely gorgeous she looked and all that stuff. So congratulations.
Yeah, good for Kelly.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing wrong with Ozempic. I guess if it makes you look better, I mean, a lot of people should get on
new
Ozempic.
theme song.
Yeah, so honey, congratulations, Kelly Clarkson, honey, and her new Ozempic look. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is Mary Merlot. On the high end, you say Mary Merlot, and on the low end, you say beautiful burgundy. That's your color for the day.
Not burgundy, but burgundy.
Yes, honey.
That was some good tea, Gary.
Yeah, really.
Yes.
Poor people say burgundy. People with money say burgundy.
Oh, yes. Okay. Let us know.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the tea.
Here we go. Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. You up this lid, you in your house shoes, so we be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. Show on Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Kima calling from Durham. I want to say wake up to my wonderful husband, Sterling Walters in Florida. Boo City, Al.
Hi, my name is Mikhail. I'm calling from Greenville, South Carolina. I want to give a wake-up call to Grayson and Callie. Wake up. This is Pamela from Orlando, Florida. Waking up everyone. The Lord woke you up this morning. Wake up.
This is Mimi calling from Garfield. And I'm waking up my mom, Phyllis, my son, Michael, and my granddaughter, Destiny. Wake up.
Wake up. If you listening on your radio, it's a whole gang of cities tuned in, locked in. What's yours? Because we gon' let them know. Kansas City, wake up. In Columbus, wake up. Cincinnati, wake up. Wake up. West Palm Beach, wake up. And Greenville, wake up. Come on, Jacksonville, wake up. Wake up.
All ready to bring the tag.
Mind, Body, Business with Maria Moore on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It is 27 minutes after the top of the hour. Good morning, Maria.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, everyone. All right, so inside Mind, Body, and Business today, we're talking about procrastination. I think this is something that everyone at one point in their lives or many point in their lives has struggled with. And, you know, procrastination really is opportunity's assassin. It will kill your dreams. And if you've been putting things off, I have some reasons why and what you can do about it. You may be feeling bored. It makes sense that if you perceive an activity as boring or unpleasant, you're more likely to put it off to a later time. And so one thing you can do is to increase your motivation. So, for example, I know when I was in college, I would have certain exams I needed to study for. I would have papers that I needed to write. Was not motivated, very bored with the content, the subject matter, but I was focused on getting the degree. So if you focus on the outcome of actually doing the task, it may motivate you even more. Especially, you know, you think about working out. It's not always exciting to exercise, but you focus on the outcome.
I was gonna take some therapy to work on my procrastination. Yeah, but I put it off till next week.
Okay, well, that's counterproductive. You need to work on that. The next thing is the lack of your belief in your abilities. Low self-esteem. A lot of folks don't do things because they don't think that they can actually achieve them. And the first step to actually getting something done is to believe that you can actually do it. A solution, whatever it is, just start. You know, you don't have to be great to get started, but you do have to get started to be great. So stop analyzing the project and just begin the work.
Pimping.
My friend was telling me about his wife procrastinated sex a lot.
Yep.
And so
she just needs to begin the work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, you know.
I bet her side dude don't have that problem.
Oh, you know what? What y'all not going to do is hijack my segment. The last one is distraction. Speaking of that, you know, your environment, you know, the cell phones, maybe you're on your laptop, you're working on a project, you got all those tabs open. And so it's really important that you work in a distraction-free environment. For me, that means put my phone in another room, silencing everything, not having a bunch of stuff going on in the background. And another thing you should think about is becoming more organized. Rock T, you gave me a great tip a couple of weeks ago, and you talked about to-do lists.
Oh, yeah.
And to not just put everything that you have to do for the day, but actually schedule the time that you're going to buy groceries. Schedule
Absolutely.
the time that you're going to exercise.
Because think about it. If you put a long to-do list together and you look at that long to-do list, that can be overwhelming. And then when you get overwhelmed, I'll just do it tomorrow. Then I'll do it the next day. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And you know, one thing that's really big for me when I'm distracted, especially when I'm exercising, is I've come to the realization that even as a personal trainer, I don't do as well exercising by myself as I do with other people. When I'm around other people, I'm just more motivated to do it. I'm really big into group fitness, and if you're doing personal training, maybe working with a small group might work for you. I got with some of my coworkers at the gym here at the studios, and it was all three of them, and I was actually shocked at how hard they worked. Special K, one of them.
Yeah.
You know, he did one squat and he was breathing heavy and sweating real hard. But you did that one squat.
Yeah, they didn't need to know that.
No, I have video proof that you actually went hard. So you might want to just change your environment and get around people to keep you motivated. And then also keep in mind, you know, when people procrastinate, it could be a trauma response. There have been links to anxiety and other disorders that are associated with procrastination. So if you feel like you're in a cycle, you may want to talk to a professional, see a therapist about it.
I want to get back to Special K's squat. So
no,
he did the squat?
He did the squat.
Really?
Yeah, he got down real low, too.
Really? He probably was familiar.
Yeah, a lot of hip flexibility.
Again, that was unnecessary.
Yeah,
with your
I'll post a video, and you all can judge for yourselves. But
Yeah,
I did get you on that push-up challenge. Okay. We have that on YouTube as well. So if you need other tips on how to conquer procrastination, hit me up on social media at Maria Moore, MariaMore.
Appreciate that, Maria. Indeed, man. Hey, we got the Battle of the Sexes coming up. So if you want to play, we need one man and one woman. It's time for you to call right now. 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. And Jekalyn Sounds got the chicken and waffle mix coming up next. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. And your homie, Black Tony, appear to be asleep. What up, dog?
No, son, I ain't sleep. I can't talk real loud, though.
Who back there snoring?
Oh, boy, Rod T, boy, when I tell you this, it's been the longest day or night of my life. Obviously, I'm not going to make it to work today, but it's not my fault, so the real talk.
That is obvious.
I had took my, my grandmama, them lady would go to church with her, always calling me or asking me to, do something or take them somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
So I had took my grandma, friend, Mick Gert, to the mall yesterday, son.
Right.
And we walking through the mall, and, went in DTLR. She talking about, ain't this where you be buying stuff at? I said, yeah. She said, well, go on in there. See, do you see something you want? I'm going to get you something for taking me to the mall. So I went in there. Boy, they had them fresh Jordan 13. Boy, them all-white Jordan 13.
Yes, sir.
But them things $200.
Okay.
McGirt said, baby, if you want, don't go on and get them. So I went on and got them. I knew something was up with it, though. Cause when I got back to drop off, she talking about, well, come in here and help me put some of this stuff up in my cabinet. And that thing I know. McGirt don't tell me, talking about, let me give you a bath and rub your shoulder down. I said, McGirt, I don't need my shoulder rubbed down. She talking about, get your ass in that bathtub. I done bought you them down 13.
Yeah, you got to do it. Black
that thing I know, McGirt tell me I got to put some work in. Now her big ass got her head on my chest. I've been trying to get out of bed since 11 o'clock last night.
Wait a minute. So you didn't did the business to Miss Gert?
I had to. I damn so wasn't taking the 13 back. Fresh air white 13 with the reds on the bottom. Man. I wasn't finna take them back.
You had to take one for the team, Black Tony.
I can't get her head off my chest. Mick Gert big. I remember Mick Gert about 330.
330.
I'll see y'all on Monday.
All right, go ahead and take off, dog. Your shoulder probably numb. Go ahead, you good.
Because I'm from Indiana. You know how this town can be, right? But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm so tired of acting like I don't like white people. I only do it in front of black people. White people, if you heard some of the shit I said about you when I was around black people, and then I'd go back to my gated community and hug my neighbor Bob and his wife Cindy and tell him I love you, Bob. I'm a fake ass nigga, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Soon as black people get some money, they don't want to be around no black people. Get them get them away from me. I don't deal with no black people. That sold 10 kilos. Them some get them away from here. I don't deal with no.
That's that Mike boy.
Mike F spilling the family secrets.
Keeping it real.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Gary, quite contrary. Trim your nose hairs because they are so doggone hairy. What up, man?
Good morning, Roxy. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news. Baby, Miss Lupita Nyong'o, honey, she announced her split, honey, for Salima Masakala on her Instagram story recently. They're saying, honey, she said, quote, there are so much, and there are much more important things going on in the world right now, and my thoughts are with those who are deeply suffering. She said, at this moment, it is necessary for me to share a personal truth and publicly disassociate myself from someone I can no longer trust. She said, I find myself in a season of heartbreak because of a love suddenly and devastatingly extinguished by deception. Then she went on to say, honey, I am reminded that the magnitude of the pain I'm feeling is equal to the measure of my capacity for love. And so I am choosing to face the pain, cultivating the courage to meet my life exactly as it is, and trusting that this too shall pass, baby. All right, baby, Miss Lupita, baby. She left that Negro, honey. She left him, honey. They say, baby, Miss Lupita said, honey, she couldn't take him no more because he was deceiving, he lied and stuff. And now it's being reported, honey, that she was spotted hanging out, baby, with the newly single actor Joshua Jackson, honey, at Janelle Monáe's concert the other night. They're saying Josh, him and his wife, honey, Miss Jodie Turner-Smith, recently filed for divorce. Now, if you all didn't know, Joshua is of European descent, and his ex-wife-to-be, honey, Miss Jodie Turner, is of African-American, honey. And it's something that he like about those dark-skinned women, baby, because, honey, her and Lupita almost look alike, but, honey, Miss Lupita said she had to go, honey. Isn't that sad, though, y'all? It's sad, but, I mean, she seemed like she was so happy with this guy. They met, honey, like a couple of years ago, and they were all in love and stuff, but now, honey, she's writing a deposition, look like, honey, a dissertation on this man, honey, about, whatever,
That was a very dramatic statement. That statement had a lot in it.
It had a lot of statements. And, in special case, she also put, whatever my life is, honey, better this way. She said, but I am reminded that the magnitude of the pain that I'm feeling is equal to the measure of my capacity of love, honey. So she said she's definitely, baby, she wrote that, honey. I'm about to copy that down so whenever I get in love, honey, and break up.
That was well written, honey. Send me a copy, too.
Okay, baby, we're going to use that.
I'm not going to ever need it, but I'm going to pass it on to a friend. Cause
that sounds like a monologue for an audition.
Yeah,
I know, honey.
Yeah, she should have been a writer, honey.
She should have been. That's what she said. This Negro is out, honey. I'm done with him, honey. So congratulations, honey, to Lupito, honey. And, hopefully she find new love with her new man, child. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Carrie Hilson, honey, she called out an insignificant R&B singer, baby, for being rude, honey, at one of her concerts. Now, they're saying she recently did a podcast, honey, and she was talking about somebody was at her concert involving a now irrelevant singer. Now, during that segment called, honey, I ain't saying no name, Carrie said, y'all, that the singer sat, honey, in the front row, baby, at her concert. She said her body language suggested that she didn't want to be there. She said, quote, we know how important it is, y'all, to give love to other performers, especially when you happen to be sitting on the front row at their show. And she said, baby, she was with a gentleman. She said she was definitely his guest. She said she knew the gentleman very well. She said, honey, that she was with him. So, she was his guest. And, she didn't even want to be there, she said, but it was very obvious, honey, and it was very disrespectful to her. And then she also wanted to say that, so when she said, so when they came to my dressing room backstage, I said something and we almost got to scrapping. She said, baby, my Decatur, honey, came out, honey. She said, her town, honey, and she said, baby, I got real ugly. She from Decatur, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And she said, baby, it almost came out. And she also said that she doesn't remember exactly what she told the singer, but she nearly, honey, lost her religion. Isn't that sad?
Man.
How do people do that? Do people do that to y'all? I mean, do they come to y'all concert and just sit there, honey, mean mugging and stuff and what have you,
but
and act like they don't want to be there?
If they do that, it don't even matter. It don't even matter. You just ignore them. You know what I'm saying? You don't even let them know they got under your skin or bothered you. Who cares if they like it or not? Millions of others do. You're irrelevant.
Especially if, like she said, it's an irrelevant singer.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
So, especially, did anybody ever mean mug at your show? I mean, you just recently had a show. Did somebody just sit there?
Nobody was mean mugging. You know why? Because they were laughing.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Oh, well, that was good. Well, congratulations to them, honey. Yeah, they was laughing. At or with you?
It don't matter as long as they was laughing.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Well,
you ever have somebody like a couple there and the dude is mean mugging you, but his girlfriend laughing at everything?
That's uncomfortable. That's always awkward. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that happens.
Really, honey, my Lord. Well, honey, pray for them. Everything will be all right. And that doesn't happen to you, y'all. And my quick final story, y'all. It's a very sad day, y'all, for Justice Smollett. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking news. They said he shaved his head, honey, before checking in at the outpatient drug rehab in Los Angeles, honey. They're saying Smollett wore a beautiful black hoodie, pulled over a baseball cap with a white T-shirt and black sweatpants. They say going to drug rehab is something that he's been wanting to do for years. This is what his rep told TMZ. And they also said that the rep said that, honey, he was just wrapped. He had just wrapped a movie and felt that it was time, honey, to go to rehab. They said he was and has quietly been working very hard, honey, for some time now, and we are proud of him for taking these necessary steps, honey. Smollett's career, honey, nosedive, y'all, after he claimed two masked, beautiful, fine, big black men, honey, that were Trump supporters, assaulted him. Yeah, tied a noose around his neck, and this is MAGA County, y'all.
Jesse looked good with a bald head, though. He looked hot.
Yeah, he does.
He look real sexy.
Really? Would you have him?
Wow.
Huh?
Would you have him?
I don't know. I'm just putting it out there.
That sounded weird.
I need some controversy in my career, but I need a scandal.
Oh.
I need people talking about it.
There it is, dog.
Well, there you go.
Or maybe that's your truth.
Is it?
All right, Maria.
Is it?
Okay, Maria, girl.
Hey, look, I got a special I'm trying to sell.
Yeah, speaking of special, this is Special K that's talking right now.
Make sure it makes
to
no
be
error.
clear.
I got a special I'm trying to sell. I need some controversy.
Yeah, you get some controversy. All right, seeing how special you are. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color today is Mary Merlot. On the high end, you say Mary Merlot, and on the low end, you say beautiful Burgundy. That's your color for today.
Not Burgundy, but Burgundy.
Yeah.
Y'all give it up again with the team.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Well, all right, today is Fill in the Blank Friday, and it's a judgment-free zone. We ain't gonna judge nobody. So for the past week, man, everybody's been talking about Jada Pinkett and her new book and all the extreme confessions that she has put out there.
Now, according to research, any type of open and truthful disclosure reduces stress and helps individuals come to terms with their behavior. It is not coincidental that some of the most powerful people or institutions in many cultures encourage people to confess their transgressions. And there's a very strong evidence that writing about upsetting experiences or dark secrets can benefit your mental and physical well-being.
Absolutely. That's 100%. So today we're going to, Fill in the Blank Friday is called I Want to Confess Blank. I want to confess blank. The phone lines are open, 866-9-RICKY. Call right now. It's Confession Friday. And I want to start with Gary.
Oh, really?
Let's go, man. Come on.
Oh, really?
Spill your tea.
My confession? Well, I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. I confess, that I really do like all y'all. I don't mind working with y'all. And, even though I put it out there that I don't. But I do really like working with each and every one of you individually.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Sometimes it may not show, publicly, but I do like y'all, and I do like working with y'all. So, maybe some I like
touch your
more
head,
than
Gary.
others.
You feel all right? You got a fever?
I got a fever or something.
Let me touch
me,
your head,
It's a
Gary.
fever, baby. But for now, I love y'all. And I love working. Yeah, okay. Oh, you got that, huh? But I really love working with each and every one of y'all individually. So there goes my first confession. So.
Rickety Tat, what about you?
I have no idea. Come back to me.
All right, Maria.
Oh, man.
Ain't it hard? Dang.
It is hard. And you said you're not going to judge us, but you are.
You are.
You absolutely are.
We didn't judge Gary.
Well, he said something nice. Yeah, he said something
Right.
pleasant. I think Kay wants to go. He has a lot of things to confess.
Go ahead, Special K. I think he confessed one of them a few minutes ago.
That I got a non-sexual man crush on Jussie Smollett?
Yep.
I'm man enough to admit that. He looked quite handsome with a bald head. Anyway, I also want to confess that I be stealing from Home Depot.
Wait a minute.
Don't say the name of the place.
Oh,
You ding
no,
that.
there's a store that sells, anyway. And I also want to confess that when I shot my special last Saturday in Birmingham, and I had on some leather pants, I had enhanced a certain area to make it look good on camera.
Oh, the bulge?
Oh, your thighs?
Oh, yeah.
We
put
didn't
that baby
ask
sheet
for
down your
that
dog?
bonus confession.
Well, I'm gonna admit that I did that
We
so
don't
that people
want to know that.
Yeah.
No, but I want people to watch it. So yeah, I enhanced a certain area.
Okay.
Yeah, probably needed it.
I did. All right, so going back to Brett now.
Well, I confess that I'm disgusted.
Yeah.
No, Brett, you got to admit something now. Come on.
Disgusted by the
You got to admit something. Confess to something.
What to admit? What should I confess?
Confess to something.
Jesus.
Maria? You thought we was going to keep moving, huh?
Well, you know what? I do agree with this statement here about, upsetting experiences or dark secrets can benefit, like talking about it can just kind of give you this sense of relief. And I'm just going to be honest. Some days when I'm running late and, I'm already thinking in my head, well, what kind of lie am I going to tell about traffic? But sometimes I'm just running late. I just did not plan properly. I overslept and I'm just running. I did not lose my keys. I did not run into traffic. I was just running late. So there you have it.
Yeah. See, that was easy. You feel better, don't you?
That feels good. It feels like a weight has been lifted.
Rob, what's up with you, Rob?
Man, me and my wife agreed to, we was going to drink more water, with the whole, health thing and everything. So I put my little water in my container every morning, but I got to confess that I put some Kool-Aid in there a couple times.
That's your confession?
Yeah,
my God.
Kool-Aid instead of water?
Yeah, I put some Kool-Aid because
I confessed to crimes just now.
We made a promise, like, hey, we gonna do this together. We gonna, get our. So yeah, so there you go.
Beyonce Aloysius, our illustrious producer, looks like she has a confession that's weighing heavily on her mind.
Heavily.
Miss Techie Tuesday.
I was trying to think of like a good one because everybody Kool-Aid in your water. I mean, if anything, I'll confess to my ex, I did go through your phone. You win that one.
Yeah. And what you
Is that why he's an ex now?
Yeah, I found out way too much. Lesson learned. Don't go looking for anything you don't want to know.
You're going to find it.
You're going to find
what you're looking for.
Baby, I found it all.
Wow.
We're going to go ahead and keep it moving because this can go to a
that
whole
wasn't
other
the
direction.
starter. That was the ender.
You better drop some names.
No, I didn't. That's you telling that.
We're going to bail you out there, B. Go to the phone lines, 866-9-RICKY, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Good morning.
Yeah, my confession is I've been married for 5 years, The girl I knew from college has been married for 8 years, and every year at homecoming we get together and sleep together every single year. Been doing that
You know what?
After my husband admitted that he cheated on me, I slept with his sister, and he proposed, and I'm going to divorce him, and I'm going to marry her.
I had to confess that when I was 7, I stole a pack of bang snacks, and I just confessed it to my church this Sunday, so I got off my chest.
My confession is that I've not been with my husband with over 9 years, and the sex is not good, and I don't know what to do.
I wanted to confess that I got pregnant out of a gangbang. I just want to go to work and slap my supervisor down on the floor. That's what I want to do.
I slept with my ex-wife's best friend the day after I got married.
Yeah, I'm just confessing that I am sick of it all. My name is Ronald Taylor from Monroe, Louisiana, and I'm sick of these Republicans can't find a Speaker of the House. I'm sick of these Democrats, especially Joe Biden, acting like he don't see how high these food prices are. I'm just sick of the whole thing.
Hold on, let's back up to the gangbang
back
pregnancy.
up. Oh, my God. Whoa. What kind of people we got listening?
We need a full therapy session for all of our listeners.
got pregnant in a gangbang.
Man, I'm about to marry your sister. Like,
and divorce you.
I'm going to divorce you and marry you.
Oh, man.
Oh, the hookup at homecoming, though.
I know, that's
my
not cute,
God.
honey. I don't like that.
Confessing is good. Confessing is good. So we're going to bring this back.
Yes,
That
sir.
is cute, though.
Oh, wow.
That's gangster. All right, man. So if y'all wasn't able to get in, just
That's just like going to class reunion.
We'll give you another opportunity to ruin your life next Friday.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show is about that time for Battle of the Sexes. And hey, listen, man, we are so excited. We got Tress on the phone from Baltimore. Listen to us on Magic 95.9. What up, man?
Hello.
Oh, it's Treese.
It's Tress.
Okay, I was right. Because you know I'll mess up some names. Shout out to everybody in BMO. Hey, welcome to the show. And then we got Carlos from Greenville. Listen to us at 107.3. What up, big dog?
What's going on, Ricky?
Hey, man, excited to have y'all. So we got Tress and we got Carlos. So that's Baltimore versus Greenville. So the name of the game is Battle of the Sexes. And if you don't know the answer, just say pass so you won't waste up all your time trying to think about it. So we're going to, I'm going to start with you first, Tress. You ready?
Yes.
All right, start the clock. What classic 1983 movie starred Al Pacino as a Cuban drug kingpin?
The Godfather?
Nope, Scarface.
No, Scarface.
Damn. What NFL team went to 4 consecutive Super Bowls and lost every last one of them?
Pass.
That's the Buffalo Bills. On a semi-automatic pistol, what switch has to be flicked off in order to pull the trigger?
The safety.
Yes. Which gas station logo colors are green and yellow?
BP.
Yep. What is the capital city of Minnesota?
Minneapolis.
St. Paul. How many inches in a yard?
12.
36. All right, what NFL team does quarterback Patrick Mahomes play for?
The Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs.
And what type of naval ship has planes take off and land on it? What's it called?
I don't know. Pass.
Aircraft carrier. There you go. Hey, that's good. You got what you got? 3?
I think so.
I think you got 3. Okay. All right, Brett, you ready?
I'm ready. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get it. Who is the Fulton County District Attorney who indicted Trump on a RICO?
Willis.
Yeah, Fannie Willis. We'll take that. How many phases of the moon are there?
I'd say 4.
Nope, that would be 8. Freestyle, back, and breast are types of what?
Say that again.
Freestyle, back, and breast are types of what?
Swimming.
Yep.
That's right, strokes. What do you put on your face before you apply your makeup? Women. What do women put on their face before they apply their makeup? Base? Nope.
Foundation.
Nope, it's primer. What celebrity just announced the maternity line for women?
Pass.
That would be Rihanna. This store is known for selling jewelry packaged in a blue box with white ribbons.
Easy.
Tiffany's.
That's right. That's right. What woman would have an intravenous device implanted and for what purpose?
Birth control.
That's right. Woo! Oh, man.
The men won.
Yeah.
Special K, what did he win?
All right, we finally got a man winner. How about that? You are a definite winner today of the fabulous prize pack. The fantastic, amazing prize pack from where? America's store, the Dollar Tree. All right, so let's go. You got a 5-pack of light blue plastic cereal bowls. How about that? You got a brown dish drying mat. That's always going to come in handy. Also, from Main Street, you got a removable peel and stick wall tile. One peel and stick wall tile. Also, from Seabest, you got a bag of frozen cooked salad shrimp. That's going to be delicious. From Sheffield Pharmaceuticals, you got psoriasis relief, medicated moisturizer, removes scales, reduces redness, and soothes that nasty itching. Also from Stage 3, a 2-pack of 3 to 6 month baby socks. Hope you got a kid. Also, you got an adjustable dog harness that also may fit a large cat. You've got from a happy birthday number, candle number 7. How about that? All righty. From LA's Totally Awesome, you got a bottle of cleaner with bleach, and also from LA's Totally Awesome, some clear ammonia. Don't use them together, you will die. And finally, you're gonna get the new and improved Dave's Deck Cleaner with the new soft Dave's Deck Brush. So this holiday weekend, people can come and enjoy your beautiful big deck because nobody likes a dirty, smelly deck. And also, you don't want to use hard metal brushes on your deck, sir. Trust me, if you do it once, you won't want to do it again. So make sure you use that Dave's Deck Cleaner with the new soft Dave's Deck Brush. Get your deck right.
Wow.
All yours, courtesy of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show and the Dollar Tree.
Hey, Special K.
Oh, yeah.
And let all the ladies know if they want to sit on a nice hard deck, who they need to call.
You need to call Dave's Decks. Let them come out and get that deck with the right kind of wood because you don't want to use soft wood on your deck. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, man, we got a special guest joining us this morning. We excited. Please welcome award-winning, Grammy-nominated gospel singer, Jekalyn Carr. What's happening?
Good morning.
Man, this is a special day. We happy to have you on the show. Let's get right into it. You dropping the new self-titled album, Jekalyn. Now, when you say self-titled, this is like a diary / your journal of life. Is this kind of what this is? What are we going to learn about Jekalyn in this album?
Yes, so it's pretty much the evolution of Jekalyn Carr. It's been 4 years since I've recorded an album, and there's been a lot of growth and all of that within that time period. And so I just wanted to do an album where I tapped into the more that was in me. You know, I had to realize that, you know, God uses people sometimes in country music, gospel, hip hop, whatever the case may be. The package may be different, but the delivery, the message, is still the same. And so I wanted to make sure that even though the package may be a little different, that I still had the substance and all of that. So you're going to hear a little Jamaican, we're going to go to the islands a little bit, a little gospel, hip hop. I'm collaborating. So you got Kirk Franklin, Pastor Mike Jr., Papa Son, Tasha Cobbs Leonard, and so many others that are on there.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Well, Jekalyn, I'm the type of person, I'm old gospel. But I'm listening to y'all new stuff now. I mean, some of it, y'all put in and it moves me.
Yes.
Honey, because some of it.
So the first track will be the second track will be for you.
Oh, good, then, honey. I can't wait.
I got something for everybody on there.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yes, Lord, honey. Yes. Go ahead, Brad.
So at the age of 13, God called on you to blend your ministry work with your gift of singing. Can you tell us what that experience was like at such a young age?
It was actually smooth for me, and I say that because when I was singing, it was almost as if I was speaking anyway. And so it was just an easy transition for me. And actually, people don't know this, but even though I started out singing first, it was really my speaking that kind of catapulted everything. About a year and a half later after that, that's when I released my first breakout single, which was Greater Is Coming.
That is awesome. And you have an amazing voice, girl.
Thank
your
you.
speaking voice is amazing, too. If y'all didn't know, she also is a radio personality with her own radio show. And I want to talk about this 4-year break. You know, I think that it's really important, especially for artists and people in the limelight, to take the time off.
Yeah.
What did you learn about yourself during those 4 years, and how did some of those experiences contribute to what we're going to hear on the album?
I learned that it was okay to embrace my growth. It was okay to embrace my evolution. You know, everybody has a right to evolve in life. And so many times you can hold yourself back because of what maybe you have already done or what people hold you to. At the end of the day, if there is more, I say go for more. And so that's what I pretty much learned within that time.
So, Jekalyn, what inspires your writing? And you're so young. I mean, how do y'all write? You just start writing, stuff come to your mind, and you just write it out and what have you?
So it's different for me with each song, I would say. But I would say a lot of times, too, a lot of my songs are from my own personal testimony. I just tried to package it in a way where it relates to everybody. You know what I mean? It can hit you no matter what your situation is. And then also being inspired by other people's testimony. Like, I'll never forget You Will Win. I would travel and I would literally hear people speak about how, you know, they were going through and it seemed as though their situation was overcoming them when it's supposed to be the other way around. And so that's how you get, it's my winning season. Everything attached to me wins.
So where you originally from?
I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, from
Mifftown?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
man. So let's talk about we've highlighted you start at a young age, okay? And there's sometimes success at a young age can be overwhelming. What do you do, and what have you done to kind of stay grounded?
Of course, I have to keep the bigger picture in mind. You know, at the end of the day, I'm called to the people, you know, I am blessed to bless them, and then also having an amazing team as well. I tell people all the time, it's very important, no matter who you are, what your profession is, it's very important that you have accountability partners and people in your corner.
Yeah.
People that can correct you when you're wrong, that can celebrate you when you're right, because at the end of the day, you can do what you do, but your character and all of that, it takes you a long way.
You don't like yes people?
Absolutely. Like, tell me the truth.
Okay.
For real.
Tell me the truth.
You know, we hear a lot of people talk about multiple streams of income, and the foundation of that concept actually comes from the Bible. And I love to see artists branching out, businesses doing things outside of their artistry and their craft. And you have a beauty line, which makes sense because your face is beat. I mean, you look absolutely gorgeous. Tell us about some of your business ventures outside of artistry, specifically the beauty line.
Yes, so I launched my beauty company in 2021. And it literally upon lunch, we sold out a product twice, but I released my fragrances, I released my skincare, my hair care, all of that. So it's been going great. I just love being able to show people that it's okay and it is possible for you to be great in multiple areas and still keep your morals and your values and all of that. So, yeah.
It's amazing how as young as you are. I mean, back in the day, just think people couldn't even do all the stuff that you're doing. I mean, you got a beauty line, you're a musician. I mean, you have so much going. That is great.
Thank you.
That is really good. You know, and some of us were scared to even step out. You know, because back in the day, if you stepped out, honey, you know, they were like, you're doing too much.
Yeah.
But here, honey, you could do it, and I think that's great.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, it's just an ultimate goal to just share, not just with people in general, but even young people, you know, again, to not allow people, your situation, your history, past, whatever, to hold you back. At the end of the day, if you were born with it, you were just born with it.
Yeah.
And you don't want all that greatness to go to waste. So you might as well use it.
Come on now.
Utilize it. That's right.
Come on now. All right, so of course we got the amazing Jekalyn Carr. You've done so many things, so I want you to take your time and share how people can follow you, first of all, then what can we look forward to coming up in the near future, and go right into introducing your new song, I Believe God?
Absolutely. Well, I am Jekalyn Carr. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, everywhere. It's all under my name, at Jekalyn Carr, JekalynCarr. You can find the album everywhere you stream your music. You get your music, and the name of it is Jekalyn. And things that I am going to be doing, of course, branching off into the fashion era of mine, beauty, all of that, of course, music and things of that nature, television and stuff. And I Believe God. This is my new single, which is #1 this week as well.
Yes, girl, get it.
So God is faithful. I understand you hear all the time, keep fighting, keep pushing. And today I challenge you to give God another chance. Just believe God.
Give it up for Jekalyn Carr, ladies and gentlemen.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
26 minutes after the top of the hour, ladies and gentlemen, front page time. Good morning, Maria.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Sidney Powell, a former lawyer for Donald Trump, pleaded guilty in Georgia yesterday to attempting to subvert the 2020 presidential election. Powell admitted breaching the election systems in Coffee County with the help of local Republican officials in a vain attempt to find evidence proving the election was rigged against Trump. Get this, prosecutors recommend that she be sentenced to 6 years probation. The lady is 68 years old, and she is going to be required to testify at future trials. In other news, the U.S. State Department on Thursday advised all U.S. citizens worldwide to exercise increased caution due to increased tensions in various locations around the world. Of course, we see what's going on in Israel and Gaza. They're talking about the potential for terrorist attacks and demonstrations or violent actions against U.S. citizens and interests. Lastly, can you believe it? Chick-fil-A has been sued and now has agreed to pay $4.4 million to customers after being accused of raising the prices on food ordered through their delivery app. Chick-fil-A advertised its delivery as a low-cost option, but what they did was they marked up prices on products only for delivery. According to the complaint, prices were marked up as much as 25 to 30%.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but some people love that food so much they just went ahead and paid it. But yeah, if you ordered in the app, you might have a gift card coming your way. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick rundown of this morning's headlines. For more news and updates, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what you got in sports?
Well, Jacksonville Jaguars beat them New Orleans Saints, Who Dat Nation, 31-24 last night. And shout out to LeBron James, man. He's writing his second book. It's a children's book, actually, man. This one's called I Am More Than. It's a book about believing in yourself and all the amazing things that you're capable of. No one else can define you. His first book, which was on the New York Times bestseller, is called I Promise. Big up to LeBron James, man. A couple college football key matchups this weekend. Penn State and Ohio State, Tennessee and Alabama. A couple games to look out for. But on that note, give me my theme music there, Super. About that time to shout out to all the HBCUs out there. You already know it is homecoming season, man. Shout out to North Carolina Central. They beat Morgan State last night. Lincoln, PA, they on their way to Virginia Union. It's Virginia Union's homecoming. Shaw on their way to Livingstone. It's Livingstone's homecoming, man. St. Augustine and Winston-Salem going at it. Happy homecoming to Winston-Salem. Oh, big up to South Carolina State on the way to Delaware State, man. Delaware State's homecoming as well. Norfolk State and Howard U. Oh, the Bison about to be lit. It's their homecoming too. Alcorn State and Arkansas Pine Bluff. It's the Bluffs homecoming. Virginia Lynchburg got Lane College this weekend. It is Lane College's homecoming as well. Jackson State heading to Mississippi Valley. Shout out to Florida Memorial. It's y'all's homecoming too. Oh, can I say what's up to Langston University? Homecoming in Langston. Shout out to the homie Big Bing. Part of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show went to Langston U. Benedict College, it's y'all's homecoming too. Y'all got Kentucky State coming to town. Central State on their way to Clark, Atlanta. And yes, it's Clark, Atlanta's homecoming also. Johnson C. Smith on the way to Fayetteville. Fayetteville, happy homecoming to you. Morehouse got Fort Valley State. Fort Valley State's homecoming in the building. Elizabeth City got Virginia State this weekend, and Tuskegee is on their way to Savannah State homecoming, baby. Allen University on the way to Miles College. Miles College homecoming as well. And shout out to Southern U. They got Bethune-Cookman this weekend. Albany State got Edward Waters, and Florida A&M, FAMU, they on their way to play Texas Southern. And I'm out of breath, man. Shout out to all the HBCUs out there. Make sure you go to Instagram and follow at HBCU. Let's get it.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
For shiggity, briggity tat. What up there, man?
Good morning, Rocky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Jeezy is finally speaking out on his failed marriage with Jeannie Mai. The rapper shocked the world by filing divorce from the media personality in September, outside of a cryptic Instagram post about not focusing on those who are not coming with him. In a statement released to US Today, he said, "The decision to end this chapter in my life was not made impulsively and comes with a heavy heart. Despite this, my love and respect for Jeannie remains and the time we spent together holds a cherished place in my heart." He continued, "Our beautiful daughter is the best gift for my relationship, and I am committed to assuring she feels the love and stability she deserves. During this period, I kindly request that you respect our family's privacy as we focus on healing." Well, that was well said.
Yeah.
He did shock the world that he filed for it must have been serious, because I swear they seemed like they was just the perfect couple and they really loved each other. But I hear that she was a tough cookie, and she was very argumentative and fussy and complained about a lot of stuff, and she turned into somebody kind of different.
She seemed like a nagger.
Yeah, than the person he thought she was. So
you can't be like that when your man is.
Yeah, I hate that.
You know, when the man filed for the divorce.
I mean, because I remember. I think somebody said he turned down Keisha Cole. She asked him to marry her, and he said
Keisha Cole
no.
seemed problematic too for a man.
Well, I don't know, but I just hate that. I guess he just, but he got to understand too that nobody's perfect, and kind of like when you marry somebody, y'all kind of work it out and maybe get to learn each other more, or I don't know. I just hate that it ended so soon for them, because I really loved them. Okay, let me get to this last story. Moving on, y'all. Tyler Perry's new documentary called Maxine's Baby, the Tyler Perry story. He dives into his upbringing and journey becoming one of this generation's most successful filmmakers. Now, the synopsis for the film describes him as one who opened at the top of the domestic office in 2010 for 4 consecutive years, and it was once just a working man humbly to heal his childhood trauma by transforming his pain into promise. Now, Perry has previously shared of his difficult upbringing. In an October 6th Instagram post, he shared a clip of 2018 of an interview where he opened up about once being devastated, broke, hungry, and homeless. Now, the documentary's trailer shows that the film will highlight how Perry changed his name, initially born Emmett Perry Jr., stemmed from his challenging relationship with his father and abusive childhood. Now, the project also focuses on the death of his mother, Willie Maxine Perry, in 2009, whose health declined as he faced massive career success. Wow, I cannot wait to see that. Or is it out already? He said opened up at the top spot at the domestic box office in 2010. So that's a film that's already out, Maxine's Baby?
No, it's coming out. It's
coming out.
It starts when he's talking about the movies that he produced from 2010.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't wait to see this. Everybody want to know about that and how he was brought up and stuff, because he often talks about living in his car and sleeping in his car. So his story is amazing. So I think we all would love to see it and can't wait to see it. Kind of just like The Color Purple that's coming out. I think Christmas Day, Gary, The Color Purple coming out.
Christmas Day, baby.
Ooh, I can't wait to see it, Lord. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got the praise mixed down with the White Stone. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. Y'all have a good weekend. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.